Nigga, ain't nobody snatching shit off my face. Nigga, I'm from Columbus.
Let's get it going. What's going? What's going? What's happening? What's happening? YouTube. What's happening? YouTube. I ain't started on Instagram yet. Shout out to everybody that hey man, make sure hold on. Shout out to October Jones. October Jones, always got to get a shout out to October Jones. Make sure y'all go follow him at the OJ Experience on YouTube. The OJ Experience on YouTube. Let's see, we got somebody in the room already. Okay, check this out, man. Let's get down. We're about to go live on YouTube. I mean on Instagram. Hey man, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. YouTube, man. Give me some of my watermelon, man. Watermelon grape, man. Yeah, it's about to be great. Hey man, like I said, shout out to everybody that came out to the Ohio State Barber Expo. Competitors, those that attended, all that. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that came out, that attended, competitors, educators. Man, that shit was lit, man. Shout out to Case Cuts. Shout out to Custom Motto, Ill Will, man. Mr. Pure Elegance. Hey, Mr. Pure Elegance, man, I need my microphone, man. Mr. Pure Elegance, hit my line, man. I had my host come through. Hey, he was doing such a good job being a floating co-host. What's happening, Matt Cuts? Oh, no sound. Hold on. We're gonna get you some sound. Ain't no sound. Hold on, we gotta get some sound. Matt Cuts say ain't no sound. Hold on, Mac. Hold on. Instagram. Let's see. Okay. YouTube. Hold up. We gotta make sure they get some sound. Let's see. Dang. Whoa, look at that. Look at it, man. They hating already, man. They don't want us to talk about this aftermath of the Ohio State Barber Expo. Let's see. Where you at? We good now? Yeah, Mac. Good look, Mac. Yeah, man. Okay, there we go. So, man, like I said, shout out to everybody that came out, everybody that attended. Man, that shit was lit. I'm gonna keep it 100. D Wade, what's happening? Corn the Barber, what up? Run it up. Ace Boogie. Hey, man, look, we're gonna have everybody come join in. Everybody on their way in the room, man. We got a nice discussion regarding the Ohio State Barber Expo. I went to the Cleveland Expo. It was two expos in Cleveland. We just went to one a couple weeks ago. That was fire. I'm gonna just still say, man, this one that you just had in Columbus, man, that shit was lit, man. But those of you all who didn't make it, man, I hope you had a good reason for not coming out. As long as you got a good reason, man, that's all that count. But I'm gonna say this: for those of y'all who didn't have a good reason, man, y'all taking an L, man. You cannot be a barber and not attend these type of events. I'm gonna say this: ain't nobody even on here yet for real, but this is just how I feel. Regardless of how anybody may have opinions about each other, everybody got their own little vendettas and shit. I don't give a fuck who I don't like. For shit like that, I'm attending because I know it's a networking event. I had a great time. You feel what I'm saying? That shit was lit. Fire. I want to speak about this too. Let's see who else. Sometimes as barbers, we get caught in places where we get burnt out. We might feel like, as far as looking at social media and all these different, everybody, social media got it to where we involuntarily, we not intentional, but involuntarily, we be comparing ourselves to what we see on social media. And that right there could be discouraging because you don't know what these cuts really look like in person, nor should you be basing your skill level on what you see. Don't base your skill level on what you see, because you're gonna get what you're gonna get during the time that is meant for you. You know what I mean? We move according to the time that's meant for us. Don't let nobody else throw you off. You feel what I'm saying? It's easy to do that. It's easy to get discouraged and feel like you may not be moving at the pace you want because you're comparing yourself. And you know, comparison is the thief of joy. Real rap, Lines by Leak. What's happening? I want to send a shout out. Definitely want to send a shout out to Lines by Leak. Boy. All love to Lines by Leak, man. Love you, little bro. Love you. Listen, he was last minute. However, he came through and did his thing. Shout out Lines by Leak. He came through, won that tag team, played no games, no sweat, and he did not come in the building with no ski mask. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Hey, Smooth, what's happening? Smooth, where was you at? Smooth, where was you at? Smooth. Hey, it's cool though. But yeah, man, this Leak, I'm gonna get Leak some time right now, man. Leak did his thing. I'm gonna keep. Hey, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep this shit all the way 100. Leak did his thing out there. Tag team, and it ain't even just joined one competition. He joined more than one competition, and man, you know, they had a lot of shit to talk about, Leak, but the people that was talking shit did not show up. I gotta say that, man. You know, I got love for everybody in the city. Everybody got love for all the barber, you know what I mean, the whole industry for real. But oh yeah. I know how that goes, Smooth. I know how that go. That's why I said earlier, before I even started, I said, you know, as long as people, you got to have a good excuse. You know, kids and things like that, that makes sense. You know what I mean? I understand. I be telling people, like, sometimes, you know, we can't move like everybody else move. When you're a father, yeah, especially in my case, for real. So, for those of y'all that didn't make it and you got a good excuse, man, you know, catch you next trip. For those of y'all who had no excuse and just didn't come, that's a big boy L. You know, I got Big AK. You see Big AK? That's a big L. if you didn't have a good excuse, you took a big L. You took a big L on networking. And I had the class. The class was crazy too, because when I started, when we initially went into the whole thing, it was only 2 people that's supposed to be in my class. See, my class wasn't attached to everybody else's class. So you couldn't buy a ticket and just get in my class, and people thought that they could just get in my class. You feel me? It wasn't gonna happen that way. And it ain't no love lost, not being no type of way. It's just the fact that the class was so cheap. The class was cheap. It was the cheapest you'll probably ever. You ain't getting no class that cheap ever no more. No. I mean, you know, you could go to YouTube and all that, but one thing about learning from YouTube, you just watching something. You don't got time to ask the proper questions to help you through the, you know what I mean, along the way. Plus, you're not getting that connection with the educator or whoever's teaching that class. Like the people that hit me up, that came to the class, you know, now I can get them advice. They can hit me and I can give them advice on what they need to do. Yeah, man. Class was great. Class was fire, but majority of the people in my class came last minute. I had people walking up to me like, look, I need to get in the class. What I got to do? Boy, thanks. Shout out to Cash App and all that, Vimos and all that shit. Shout out to y'all. See what Case said. Case talking about 3 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna fuck with him, you know. Hey, you know he real punctual. This is the first time he done been late in a long time. We need him to do this more often. We need Case to do this more often so he can't talk shit to nobody else about being on time. But yeah. And then, hold up. Then I decided to go to the after party. Was supposed to be at Truth. Shout out to Truth Nightlife. You know, they looked out. It was a crazy storm at the end of the night, and I knew not too many people was gonna be coming out. So told Truth to go ahead, put it on hold, set us up for something for the later date. All love to Truth Nightlife. Shout out to Truth Nightlife. I ended up going to Alley Burger. Shout out to my brother at Alley Burger. Went to Alley Burger, ran into Lines by Elite and Ivy Blends. Oh my goodness, man. The young boys, I am not kicking it with them like that, man. They had me all the way out at the living room. I went all the way to the living room, and I don't mean in the crib or nothing like that. I'm talking about in the living room club. I don't go to no clubs, man. I've been done that shit. I already been out there. You hear me? Get out there with them. Oh man, I don't even remember driving home. Put it like that. Shit, crazy. I ain't doing that no more. Mm-mm. Not doing that no more. But I definitely had a good time with my youngins, man. And damn, it was great. It was great. Show great. What I didn't get to do was we didn't get to get too much on the podcast. We didn't get too much on the podcast because I was doing my class. My class was longer than everybody else class because I was doing that unit. But you know, it's cool. You know, we got some footage. Like I said, shout out to Mr. Pure Elegance. Let me get my mic, man. Where the mic at? Mr. Pure Elegance is still hosting the show. Always having Barber talk from home, man. He's still I don't know what the hell going on. But yeah, man, I appreciate him coming through, looking out. I mean, y'all gotta get y'all some of this watermelon, man. At an international store. Who all in this room still, man? Who in here, man? Mac stayed in the room. Mac stayed in the building. Man, Mac, keep doing your thing. Keep moving forward and move on your time. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody got their time to shine, man. And that's real, for real. Because at one point in time, when I was cutting, when I first started cutting, I thought I was cold. When I was looking at it now, when I look back at it, that shit went fire. That shit was fire for the moment. So as long as you look at it that way, you always got time to grow, space to grow, and all that. That's just real shit, right? What have we got, man? Let's see what we got. Give y'all some of this fire music real quick while we waiting on the squad to get in the building. Who is this? That's old. I think this shit right here fire. Check this out. Hey, this got it. Oh, I got you, Mac. 100. You talking life. I understand. Definitely understand that, man. I got you. You know,
and said I stood the test of times with this rap shit. Straight facts and on my bars, none of that cap shit. Hey, disrespect the mob and get your cap hit. I stood on all 10 down for the cause like I'm capping it. And shit to clarify further. Me and the homies never shot a murder. This life shit again. Let's see who finna slide the furthest. I bet you don't. And in the moment that you will, you better hope you won't. I had your mind.
My own, you know, everybody gonna be going through their thing, but I'm gonna hit you and we're gonna build. We're gonna definitely build. But I be going through my own thing too, bro, on some real shit. People be looking at us on Instagram, and you got clients that come in and get in a chair, and you know they open up about their issues in life and what they may be going through. Nobody really ever takes the time, I want to say, to really think about what that barber be going through. You know, we get caught in that autopilot and we just be cutting, but we got other shit going on just in life, period, that a lot of us know how to. Everybody hold a situations different. You know, we still able to smile, be cool through everything, but you never know what nobody going through. So I definitely understand that, because boy, at one point in time I was going through some shit, and it was because I had one foot in and one foot out, trying to dive in the streets and cut hair. Man, one thing, Barber Will, what's happening? That's my young bull. Yeah, I wish Will was there. Will couldn't make it. Will who was fam too, man. Shout out to Barber Will 1106. But yeah, man, you trying to pad one foot in, one foot out, and as a barber, it's terrible for you to be in the streets. I'm gonna give you some real game. That's the worst thing you could probably do. For one, because the way you make your money is just posting up and mingling and networking with people. You cannot network with people and post up when you just moving when you're trying to move around in the streets, because when you're dealing in the streets, it's things that come with the streets. You know, you can't run around here and be beefing with nobody, and that's what comes with the streets. You know, it's gonna be people that ain't feeling you. You may be people you might not be feeling. People gonna be finessing shit. People gonna be doing all kind of things. You know, and you putting yourself out there, so you setting yourself up for failure. It's a lot of things that come with that. So if you're gonna be a barber, just be a barber, man. Don't try to do both. You can't do both. You know, they say you can't beef and make money. So just because when you in the streets and you feel like you don't have any beef, just know when you in the streets that it's a high percentage that you will be running into some type of beef somewhere down the line. It just comes with the territory. Just like the consequences of being in the street, the other side, you know, the streets is undefeated. And when you're a barber and you got talent, you good, you doing your thing, your hand good for real, you got potential. Your hand might not be its best right now. You know, I really don't feel none of us will ever really, you know, reach our best. You know, we ain't go, it's no ceiling. We always can get better. You know, you could be cold as hell with a fade on cutting straight hair, regular hair, but you might not be able to cut straight hair. So that means that's something you might need to elevate on. Or if you don't want to do that, that's still at this point, we still always got room to grow, whether we choose to grow or not. It's just like when I was talking about the hair unit class, man. You know, I'm giving this class, I gave that class out for the low. And a lot of people were slow. Let me see it. A lot of people were slow. But yeah, man. I definitely appreciate. Let's see what we say. A client just told me today that they found their son dead over some street stuff. You see what I'm saying? Man, they confused. It's get to the point now. It ain't even no organization in the streets. Ain't nobody. There's no respect there is no respect in the street. Yeah. There ain't no respect. So find a way to get out the way. Don't be in the way. Another thing, don't look at it like, you know, we got it's barbers. I did it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I did it. I was in the street, and what I mean by in the street, that was a side hustle for me too. Like, I'm cutting hair and I'm using that as a side hustle. That shit ain't healthy. And it's like you trying to cheat your way to the top. If you spend more time focused on your craft, you're gonna get the money anyway. The money gonna come. The money is destined to come. We're gonna make money and you're gonna lose money. You're gonna make money, you're gonna spend money. You're gonna fumble here and there. You dig what I'm saying? Don't get caught in the whole money chasing. You doing silly shit. Man, putting everything on the line, you're gonna wake up in the wrong place. I might not wake up. So if you wake up in the wrong place, you're gonna be mad as hell. Cause I woke up in the wrong place and I was saying if every fucking day, every night, if I would have did this, I should have did this, if I would have did that. Man, stick to cutting, man. Get your bag. The longevity in that. It's longevity in that, you know what I mean? It's mentally peaceful. Case on his way in the room. I gave y'all some few bars of life and Mac cuts. I'm definitely gonna hit you, man. We're gonna build. I'll probably hit you after this live if I ain't too tired, man. But we'll work it out. At the end of the day, man, y'all just stay focused on your craft, man. Don't try to take no shortcuts. You know, yeah, everybody run around here with this microwave mentality. I want it now. I want it now. Emphasis that mental peace part. Yeah. Emphasize that mental peace part. Exactly. Mental peace. And that's what we go through as barbers. It's a lot of shit. I'm gonna say this because then I just talking to this case throughout doing this whole fucking promoting the show, the expo and all that. Man, that shit. I know it was stressful for him. It was stressful for me because you trying to juggle so many different things, man. When that shit was all said and done and over, whew, it was great. And it was a great turnout too. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get. Yeah, let's see. Peace.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Hey, what I tell y'all, right? About time that nigga late. About time he late. Shit, we got some lateness.
Hey,
That's good late. Hey,
if
Ill
I
Will the
told
Barber,
you
what's
wouldn't,
happening?
if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. You know it wasn't my fault.
All right, I know. All right, I would believe it. Yeah, I would believe it. Hey,
You know it ain't my fault.
huh?
I just cussed 100 motherfuckers out.
Oh, you just cussed them out? Well, shit. Let's talk about who you cussed out then. Which y'all?
No, I didn't. No, we ain't about to even.
Let me see what we got. Diamond, we got you in a few. We got you in a second, Diamond. We got some things we gotta put out on the pavement. What's happening, Manny? You know, for those that came out to the show, man, you know, that shit was a great turnout.
What's up, Curtis Dreddy?
Yeah, he said, put me down today. I got you. What's happening? Shout out to Diamond Edge. Shout out to the coldest dreader. Manny Ill Will the Barber. Ill Will did this thing comfortably. Comfortably. Hey, he did that shit with ease.
Class,
Huh?
he handled that shit tough. I got a whole nother idea though, but we gonna tap on it later.
Yeah. Come on, headphone, man. Son. Yeah. Let me get some food, bro.
Man, if you know what I just went through to get this little shit, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
What you end up getting?
My God.
What you touching on, man?
You ain't gonna eat what I eat, no way.
I'm eating watermelon, man. Mm-hmm.
Right. Fruit pizza, me? No.
Yeah, I'm eating watermelon.
Damn, let's get 10 people up in here, man.
We're gonna get 10 people. We got 5 right now. It'll be up here in just a second.
I'm about to shit. I'm out.
Let's see. Let's see who all in. Okay, we got Barber. Barber Will should still be in here. Shoot him out. Oh, that person ain't even active. Malik. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the to the host as well. Shout out to who is it? Malik, the barber. Shout out to Hey Teddy, the comedian. I'm still tired. I ain't even all the way regrouped back yet for real. To keep it 100.
You.
I'm just making sure we on the same page.
Hey, I've been finding myself on some narcoleptic shit just anywhere I'm at, just dozing. I'm like, oh hell no. Nah.
It's like a fog. It's like a fog.
That shit it's different, bro.
Yeah, it's different. I'm gonna tell you.
I be trying to tell people, bro. I know I got it on your damn nerves. I told you there'll be hand.
You ain't get on my nerves. I got kids, man. That shit don't bother me. Listen, you know, I'm conditioned for a lot of shit. Believe me.
I said, get ready. You know what I mean, though. Like,
I know.
if
I
I
know what you're
added,
yeah, man.
it was too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It was crazy how people they felt like my class was attached to that ticket, boy. It was people trying to, oh yeah, I'm about to just come in. People open, like, oh, bro.
I told them. But the whole thing about it is, why not pay for it?
That's what I'm saying.
Why
It was
not
the
pay
cheap. It was the cheapest you could ever even. I didn't understand that, and when I was telling the people, like, you know, this class ain't attached to that ticket. People, it's other people that pay for the class, and you could just pay this or whatever. And people weren't moving. I'm saying, like, that shit so low. You gonna make double what you would have paid for this class off of one head. But,
Man, bro. One of my things is, and maybe it's just the type of person I am, but I feel like I've been showing too much attention or giving too much attention to motherfuckers who just ain't gonna change and ain't gonna realize. They not gonna realize, bro. Too many people who talk about what they want to do, who talk about where they want to go, who talk about what they want to be. I'm gonna stop giving y'all my attention, man. Because we walk, run, and flying saucers around this motherfucker. We get there. But if we don't get there, we trying to. You know what I mean? It's been too much attention given to that. And that's for your mama or your daddy to do. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for me to do.
Basically,
people want you
to hold hands. They want you to hold their hand through it.
They want you to, you know what I mean, babysit and go through the whole journey with them. I can't do that. Go through it, bro. We had to. It did.
Oh, this hold on. Hey, this is Mr. Pure Elegance. Mr. Pure Elegance, what's happening?
What down, gang?
Man, I'm calling you because I'm seeing that you still hosting the Always Cutting Barber Talk show.
You said I'm hosting it?
Yeah, did you find the microphone?
No, I gave it to you.
Oh man, that means I'm over here tripping then. I'm sitting here thinking,
I gave it to you when we walked back to the thing.
Okay, well,
right before we went to right before they started doing the stage thing, you said it right there right next to the other mic.
Oh yeah, that means that it's either somebody else is hosting Always Cutting Barber Talk.
Somebody else is hosting Always Cutting Barber Talk.
You know.
It's still.
You say what?
That motherfucker still on?
Nah, that motherfucker ain't on.
You can't find that motherfucker since you said.
Hey,
you good? Get on the live. Get on the live. Tune in the live. We on the live.
All right,
okay. Left every damn thing.
Man.
This nigga just this whole set at the venue.
Man, I did not leave my set. Man, I packed my set up and I left a few things. I was trying to get out the fucking building. I was like,
Nope.
I'm telling you.
So I gotta be.
Man, that shit was crazy. That shit is still like, man. And then I go out. Then I went out with the youngins after we had them meet me. Oh my goodness. I don't know how.
I wasn't doing.
Yeah, I ended up somewhere I shouldn't even have been.
I saw the footage and I was like, woo. Y'all know y'all wouldn't get none of that.
Yeah, man. I was out there, man. I'm out there with the drillers. I was out there with the drillers.
I don't care who was in. I wasn't going. Nope. It had to be one of them. Yeah, I'm a hit. Yeah, I'm gonna hit y'all in a minute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Malik, what's
Knew
happening? What's happening? Malik, your barber. Shout out to the host of the Barber Expo. Mm-hmm.
Check this out. You ready to get into it?
Go ahead. We at 8. Ain't no mistakes.
Okay. One more minute.
Oh, hold up. We at 9. We at 10 now. It's time to go in. There you go.
Bang bang.
That's it. So what you want to start with? You want to start with the attendees, the non-attendees?
I'm about to start. Hold up.
What you say, Mug? Hey, Expo was fire, fellas. Definitely. Watermelon.
This shit was me. It was mid. And I know I could do a lot better. I know. I'm glad everybody enjoyed themselves. But we have done better. We will do better. Yeah. I could do better.
You always gonna feel like you can do better.
I am always gonna feel like that, but I'm just letting you know I could do better. I just want people to start with me. I don't have a lot of time. Man, nigga, listen.
Start with me. I don't have a lot of time.
Listen. This shit is not easy. When I first initially talked about doing a show, I looked at it the same way that a lot of y'all probably looking at it. Like, I could do this shit. Like, all you gotta do. No. I'm here to submit. I've been submitted. I'm here to let you know that the shit ain't easy. And it's a lot of stuff that gotta go on behind the scenes. There's a lot of intricate parts. You know what I'm saying? No, the vendors, were they frustrated? No, the vendors,
no,
shit.
I didn't see nobody frustrated. I didn't see no frustration there.
Let me tell you something. First of all, I take care of my people. First of all, and anybody can vouch for that. I take care of my people. Secondly, my main show sponsors were great. They done great. They're older, so I wish they could get on here and let you know, but I'm gonna let you know that they done great. Everybody else done fairly well too. And from what I got from it, from the feedback that I got and from the messages that I got, is that these are people who understand. These are people who are trying to build brands, and they know what they have to go through in order to build their brand. Everybody's not going to go to Expo and sell $1 million worth of merchandise. They will meet $1 million worth of people who may spend with them later. Maybe not today, but later. They will meet a network that's worth $1 million. You feel me? You feel me? The reward isn't always in instant gratification. This world has fallen in love with instant gratification. Like how we were just talking about skipping the work, man. Everybody want it instantly. Instantaneously. And if you hold their hand or hold their wee-wee while they pee, they want that too. Know what I'm saying? So no, I don't. It don't work like that. The person who answered that question, yeah, the vendors were good. They were great. I take care of my people. I take care of all my people. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I'm good with everybody, whether it's Malik, whether it's Teddy, whether it's the DJ, whether it's ain't got nothing bad to say about me. About me or about the show. From what I got, everybody from the feedback I got, unless people talking behind the back or whatever. People thoroughly enjoyed themselves.
I mean,
and I'm just saying, and it's not that I didn't enjoy myself. I'm just saying that I set the bar high for myself all the time. And I understand and I know that I can do better.
it's like this, man. I'm gonna say this, man.
We could have had 2,000 people up in there, and I would have said I could.
Yeah. So you could just even look at it like the show was great. Next year be greater. That's all it is. It's not a, it's always gonna be a thing about I could do better. That's just a natural, that's one of those that personal thing, that individual feeling. Like you're gonna always have that. That's just like, I'll feel like that. However, but I ain't gonna say, but however, I just look at it like at the moment, this is great. However, next year will be greater. The following year might be even greater than that. It ain't gonna be no point where with the mindset, it will never be the point where you be like, this is the greatest. You'll never be at the greatest.
Right. I never, I mean, me, somewhat extensively, like I said, it could have been thousands of people up in there. I would have still put that type of pressure or set the bar higher for me on that. It's people online with 400,000 followers who can't get 5 people to their own birthday party. I'm not upset. I'm not upset about the turnout. I'm not upset about anything. And at the end of the day, I feel great. I know I done everything within my power, both with the pocket, the networking, the promotion for the show. A lot of sleepless nights, man. I mean, that. Late night conversations up till, man, we done all of that, man. So we cool with the results. We just know that we could do better. I love to get anybody else's feedback who was there. We can get some people in the room. We can get Diamond Edge up in the room for you, nigga. You on a
Diamond,
man.
Hold up.
Yeah, girl.
Let me see something. Cause Diamond, we gotta send something to Diamond. Let's see what Diamond go. Diamond be ready to jump in there ASAP. Boy, he ain't playing. There you go. Stepping into the ring. We got Diamond Edge. Diamond coming with hella energy.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Niggas got some shit to do.
What's going on? Nah. I just wanted to get in real quick and just say a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, nigga.
Listen, check this out. I think if y'all gonna have a boy say something about me, we need to be on there at the same time. But guess what? I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. But listen, I'm selling these for 25 now. Fuck these niggas. I'm gonna hurt the game. See that? That's extra big, nigga. Extra big. 25 right the fuck now. I shut the whole game down.
Diamond, what was your feedback as far as the show go?
You know what? Y'all gotta let my girl Lady C on the live and she'll tell y'all because I wasn't there.
Yeah, tell Lady C to come in. Let me see where she at.
Hold on. Let me invite her. Let me invite her real quick. Y'all had to ask Lady C because I wasn't there, sir. So I can't really.
I seen her in there.
Yeah, Lady C, a heavy hitter. Heavy hitter, you know what I'm saying? And then, I want to show y'all one more thing, and then I'm gonna get out y'all way because I know y'all busy people. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I had Lady C on prime real estate.
Right in front of the door.
She was sitting on prime real estate. She said,
"Yo, I ain't tripping
Go
because
to
I
Diamond
know how
Edge.
shows
Go to
go.
his page.
Shows.
Terrence, go to his page.
This how shows go. The first year, it's gonna be a little bit of people. The second year, it's gonna be a little bit more. The third year, you gotta build it up.
This ain't the first show.
yeah, it's the first one since COVID. So,
Oh, okay. Well, everybody got hit. The first show Warner Brothers did in Miami was trash, but I still made some paper. You know what I'm saying?
and that's all that matters.
Yeah, and that's all that matters. And I made some paper at y'all show. Shit, I made my money back. I mean, that I invested, I made my money back.
Right.
That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
And
There go Lady C.
Hey. What's up, y'all?
What's happening?
Nothing much. Driving. Yeah, because I only got a few minutes before I had to get off here.
Yeah.
So, the show was good. I feel like, in the beginning, I guess you guys, y'all had the vendors come set up between 9 and 1, right?
Yeah.
And then, there wasn't a lot of traffic. Like, I don't know if you would have said, like, hey, y'all can come in here between, before the classes and just see who's all here. Or maybe even have, like, something for the vendors to, like, interact. Because, we were so spread out. I don't know if you see, I just got up and I just started talking to everybody. And, just trying to, warm it up a little bit. But, other than that, I don't know how you advertise. I didn't find out about it till late.
Hey, Lady C, Hive didn't speak to you though, right?
You said what now?
Hive didn't speak to you though, right?
No. He's talking about heavy. He said heavy. He's talking about
bro, come on, man.
But like me and him, we, just because I work with him, you shouldn't have no beef with me though. Like,
no, should nobody have nothing with nobody. But
I'm gonna say this. I don't think Heavy didn't speak to a lot of people. Like, I think he was more focused on what he was doing versus
he was
trying to.
Because I had went by there and it was like, I went by his booth just like I did everybody. I went and I spoke to everybody. And it's on my live. You can go to my page right now and you can see I spoke to everybody.
So listen, let me tell you. First of all, this is what happened. The night before, in that very same venue, they had a wedding. So they called me and they said they basically didn't want to rearrange stuff. So they left it open. We actually had a little more compact space to where it wouldn't have been so spread. You know what I mean? I knew the number already, but I said, okay, we'll just go with it. So that's why it was so spread out, which wasn't a bad thing.
No, that wasn't bad. It just like you had more room to have, more opportunities for other people.
Also, they was in them classes.
Yeah,
they was in them classes.
Because I was in my own damn class for a minute. I was in my own class.
So that was the thing. The classes, they lacked a little bit. They was behind a little bit, and that's cool. That's expected.
Right.
If they get in a good class. So that's pretty much all that it was. You're going to have, I don't care what you're doing, any production, wedding, whatever, you're going to have some shit behind the scenes. I woke up that morning and prayed, you know what I mean? Like I do it this morning, but I asked for patience and I asked, something's going to go wrong. Something is. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
You just got to prepare for that. Yeah.
Yeah. People don't see that, which is good. They didn't see it. You know?
No, they didn't. I thought it was a pretty decent show. I mean, like I said, I don't know how you advertise to get, people to want to come in. But I mean, I feel like the crowd was younger. So, when especially if you got vendors that are trying to sell their product to you got to have a target audience. So I feel like the target audience was a mix.
They got longevity to go in the game. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
You get them fresh out of school. You get them, then you got them. You know what I mean? The older kind of set in their ways.
Right.
So you pretty much.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for giving us the opportunity. I mean,
definitely. We'll come back and support. Like, I'll come back and support. like there was, like I said, I didn't see like too much that was the flaw. I mean, it was a Sunday, so that was like a perfect day, you know, when people want to do classes. But I just, you know, I don't know. You know, how y'all advertise and market to other vendors to be a part of the show. Because I feel like if you had more people, like, you know, you had the two suppliers, and I don't know if they was in competition with each other, but, you know, neither one, I don't know how they're going to make money when you got the only two suppliers there and they got the same product.
Shit, they in the same city and they make money. They got a little something different, but that's, you know.
At the end of the day, the vendor setup was basically based on a smaller room. So we got extra space the day before. What was it? Wasn't that the day before? Yeah. So
that, I mean, it was dope. It was dope to me. But you know, like I said, still you would have been able, had you known, you would have been able, like, oh yeah, we could get like 3 or 4 more people in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to add the value to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one of those things. Diamond, I'm gonna hit you later or tomorrow. We got a wrap.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for having me. Like I said, I enjoyed myself. Everybody was wonderful. I don't have no beef with nobody because I love everybody. So, but you know, Karina, she killed it. Y'all know that she killed it. That's my girl. She came in there and killed it. She's a beast.
That's what's up.
Yeah. All right.
Appreciate
I gotta go now.
I hit you, Diamond.
Love.
I'll holler at y'all fellas. But yeah, we most definitely got a wrap.
Yeah.
I just want to leave y'all with one thing. I'm the best at what I do. And if it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be no color enhancements. We started that shit with KSI highlights back in 98. We started KSI highlights. There wouldn't be no color enhancements without me.
You said it.
I'm your daddy, nigga.
Oh,
I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy, nigga. Fuck out of here. I'm your daddy.
Hey. All right, Diamond,
I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy, nigga.
I don't
Go
even
do
got
the research.
Hey.
Go to YouTube. Listen, don't take my word. Go to YouTube. Type in KSI highlights. You'll see me in the videos. That was 1998 before all y'all came out. I was selling color enhancements. And anybody who know me will tell you that's truth. Ask Kenny Duncan. Ask all these big time barbers that know me, that rock with me. I've been doing this since 1998, way before y'all probably was even cutting. You know what I'm saying? So put some respect on my name when y'all say it. That's all. Diamond Edge all day. I holler at y'all brothers. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for the opportunity. We'll come back and support again. If you need some help promoting that, let me know. I got you covered. Anything that I can help, my door always open. I love y'all. Aki, you my Muslim brother, so me and you Muslim. This come before all this bullshit. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Peace be upon you, brother. Azaklaka. Many blessings to your business. Many blessings to y'all business. I hope y'all be very successful. Anybody in my way, I'm going to stomp y'all out. Period. I'm going to choke you or smoke you. It's one of the two.
Diamond, get off of here. You already got you. Stop it, Diamond. Peace. We pushing peace, Diamond. We pushing peace.
One more thing. One more thing.
Go ahead.
Then I'm going. One more thing. I'm just going to say one more thing. Stop selling people Kiss alcohol and water. I'm out of here. Peace.
Hey,
who else in here?
Let Ill Will in and let Scientific in. He was a vendor.
Okay.
He was a vendor too.
All that little small stuff. It's a little bit here. Oh, I was on go.
That's good. What's goody?
Ill Will, what's happening? Shout out to Ill Will the Barber.
What's happening?
What's happening? I'm on live.
Live. How you been?
Man, I just want to jump on, man.
How you feeling?
Man, hey. Great. How y'all feeling tonight?
Man, outstanding. Tired and outstanding. Listen, That shit, hey, that shit, we on the aftermath of it. So, you know, it was a lot on the way working up
I'm
doing that journey.
I'm sorry I couldn't get to your class. Like I said, things just running over a little bit, but on some real shit, for that being my first experience on a platform and able to give back,
That shit felt great.
I thought it was set up awesome, man, on some real shit. I tried out Diamond's products. I tried out Heavy's products. I liked them both. Now, like I said, I ain't here to tell you like, oh, well, this is better and this is better, but don't come on my page telling me about, oh, nah. Heavy product on some real shit.
Yeah, that's fire, ain't it? There you go.
Like, and that's not knocking Diamond heads at all. That ain't what I got on here for. Heavy came up to me after the show. We rapped. I felt his genuineness. I loved Diamond Edge's table. I loved how all the tables were set up, especially the way y'all did the competition, how y'all had it centered. I felt like for real the classes, if it's a little windy, my bad, but I felt like the classes, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like they had energy. Like the first class, like I said, it ran over, but it didn't run over because people was on BS or they was bad. They was actually asking hella questions, like informative.
Right.
So when I got on, like I said, I moved a little bit faster than I would have liked to, but that was also because, like I said, I seen, you know what I mean, that natural stress on K's face a little bit, like, you know what I mean? So instead of me like, you know, finding anything to be salty about, no, I was like Lil Wayne when I seen Jay-Z, like, nah, I'm fans of everybody, like watching even Cuts class or Cuts class, like everything was so live and different because, like, say for instance, I had my $100 reasons for, you know, trying to get guys there. But Cuts might have talked about it, but he didn't download because I was sitting right there. And then we almost thought.
He went out.
Hold up. Did he go out on you?
He went out on me too, yeah.
Yeah, no, I had a phone call. But I was saying when I was asking questions and everything like that, it was just like he just allowed me to come in with him. Like I said, I wish I could have got in Pringles class because I wanted to see. But
that's the whole point is, and that's I choose the educators. And even when I chose you, I told you for a reason, because these classes are more intimate. You can reach out and touch the person. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can ask those questions other than sitting a mile back in a big ass stadium and not being able to, you know what I mean, kind of interact how you want to, you know what I mean, with the person. So those classes create a more intimate setting with the people, with the educator.
That way you can ask the proper questions instead of you sitting there. A lot of people ain't gonna ask a bunch of questions when there's a whole bunch of people in the room. They feel more comfortable when it's just, you know, like you said, that intimate setting. They like, oh, okay, well, yeah, we all in here together. You got 30 people in the room. Somebody might not raise their hand to ask a question. They might.
You know what's crazy though? They was asking, like, even on my class, and that's what made me feel good. Like, just because it was like everybody was like, say we're on a fade technique or whatnot. Hey man, you know, why is that? Or what about, will this transfer to straight here? And the way I was able to just answer them and like let them see that, like, nah, like these steps. And it was a 20-minute break I had for about, I had about a 20-minute break where I was just talking, kind of just moving around the cut. And they were able to see why I let it sit. So it don't matter.
Ask you a question. That being your first class now, after that first class, now do you feel more confident in what you're doing as far as going forward and doing?
He got classes set up. You ain't see his page. He
already
right.
Yeah. I'm trying to get him to express it to the people.
Oh,
you feel?
Okay.
Everywhere, bro. Like when I say
there's a reason why I picked these people. These people still have
Thank you, Blaze. Thank you so much, man.
People still have a certain passion for what they do. These people aren't Hollywood. These people aren't doing it for the money. These people aren't putting on a show for social media. They're still in the pushing their brand stage. They're not doing a curriculum that a company is telling them to do.
And you know what's even live though that you did, and probably nobody even talked about? Having two hosts. One was a barber, one was a comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, send a shout out to Hey Teddy the comedian, Malik your barber.
Yeah, and I felt like what Lady C was saying that, you know, as far as like just allowing the people to come in earlier, I get that, but that's also, like you said, you maneuvering, finding out the night before this. When I came in early in the morning, 'cause, you know, I was the first one there, they vacuum, and I see them vacuuming and stuff up. So it's like, that's the part that people don't see that I'm glad that I can come on here and hopefully they can understand, like, we try to put on in the best way we can, and sometimes shit don't happen the way you want it.
See me at the last minute still picking up chairs, backing up U-Haul. Like,
bro, you already know, like, look, I told you I'd take you over there, so.
I got dressed in Burger King bathroom, man.
Dressed in Burger King bathroom. What?
No cap.
No.
Yeah,
hell,
no.
Man. I already,
like, the vendors, like, I thought, man, he be on some real shit. Like, I wasn't sold. It's just me being all the way honest because I'm just 100 like that. I wasn't sold at first. I was watching him do it on people's beards, and he doing it, and then, like, the line is hidden, and he just brushing it, and it's just staying. So I'm like, yeah, I done seen that shit before. I got to the shop and on my first dude and brushed that in. I said, oh,
hit it with the heat.
Yeah, with that heat.
I said, oh, yeah.
It's that heat.
Hey, after that, brushed it in, like, it was almost like, you know what I mean, while everybody else came to the show for that one, like, gym or that one reason or that one barber, whatever it might have been. And I didn't know what I was coming for. But when I seen that and used it, I hope it gave them or gives my barbers that same energy that I had when I got the product from him. And like I said, Diamond Edge, they product, and it ain't like it's a slack off. It's just what I've seen out of Hebe product. It just, bro, hold on. Look at my hand.
I just did that same test. I did that same test. It's gonna be there for
that
days.
That was last night before a shower. I scrubbed my hand on purpose to try to get it out. This morning, I rubbed my hand until it was red and told the nigga touch my hand and see how hot it is. And he like,
yeah.
The only thing to get it gone was the alcohol.
Yeah.
That's impressive, my nigga. So like the whole aftermath, man, like for me, I definitely thank both of y'all. I think, man, like said, just Cuts, man, just for being genuine, like just the way he talked to me and on some real, like it turned me up to the point where, like you said, I got classes like September 1st, my first class.
This is the same enthusiasm you feel. You think those students feel it too?
I see them talking right now.
You think they went back to school and was like, shit, and start implementing immediately? That's why you go to the shows. When I get to a point sometime and I feel burnt out or I feel like,
I don't know what just happened in that.
Let me get some enthusiasm. Let me be around my people. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for, man. That's what it's for.
Now we got a problem over here.
You know what I mean? If you be able to reach out and touch these people and create these circles. shit is about, man. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like I said, just even being on here tonight, man, like, I done did shows or like had moments where, you know, you see classes and stuff, and then after that, it just be like, that's it. Oh, we talking about Hebe. H-E-V-I-E.
It's heavy.
Oh, my bad. But, you know, you go to the classes and stuff, and after that, there ain't no interjection. It's just like, the winners, you don't really know who won. Bro, as soon as, like, I was on 71, I'm getting alerts from all the people that started following me that I followed back. Seeing Ramirez face, like, winning. And, like, who the little student Barber is? He was a white dude with a...
Hold on, YouTube. I don't know what the hell going on.
Man, like, just see it was cold. See, this is what I tell people. All throughout the year, I go to the schools. All throughout the year, I go to the shops. I talk to people. I create relationships. It's just like if you had a friend, right? And